Hey, what's up, guys? Twintuitive 717. I am back with another reading. We're going to dive right into the collective energies between the divine masculine and the divine feminine. There could be something in the title of the read that's already resonating with you. Let's find out what's happening between you two. Okay, so see my world playing house. Someone wants you to know they're playing house, okay? Or at least this is what they're starting to feel like, is that they're playing house. I feel like this is a divine masculine that's asking themselves, like, what the am I really doing here? Like, what am I doing here? Okay. I'm also feeling too like someone feels like they messed up a little bit by playing house, or they've entered into a situation that feels a little bit fake, like they're doing something just to please everybody else. But when they think about authenticity, when they think about the truth, they can't help but think of you. I do feel an energy of like many of you, you're going to have these connections coming out in the open. This is the collective of those of you who, your masculines, they can't hold it in anymore in terms of how it is they feel. Because I see a home situation where someone is starting to feel like it's just not authentic. Like they come home every day and they walk into a situation that just doesn't feel like the life that they want for themselves. Okay, I also feel too that this is someone that's falling more in love with you. Authenticity is like a key word. Somebody wants your down-to-earth energy. Somebody is tired of wearing a mask. I feel like when you walk into your home you come home, it's a place where you need to relax, unwind. But I feel like someone's starting to feel like when they come home, there's like a tense energy in the house. And all they can think of is leaving that house and either going to their car and calling you, or looking at your messages, or like, remember how I kept channeling that message of like somebody wants to take the long drive home, or like they're just avoiding going home. This could also be a person who's at a distance from you and they're starting to realize like, I need to go home. Like, I'm playing house. Like, the world that I'm living in, I want you to see my world. It's just, it's not what I want it to be. That's what I feel like is happening with this divine masculine. They're living a life that they're starting to feel like, I don't want this. Wherever you are, I want to go there. Okay, we have keep an open mind. This person could differ from your usual type or expectations. That could be something that's been holding you two apart for a really long time. But now someone's starting to feel like, listen, I don't really care about that stuff. You could be a different race from this person. You guys could be like different cultures. There could be a huge age gap between you two. You could come from two different worlds as well. All different kind of dynamics where in the 3D world, it may seem like taboo or it may seem awkward. But this divine masculine's getting to a point where, again, authenticity is playing a key role here for you two to come together. Somebody is starting to feel like, listen, I don't give a shit, because the vibration and the way that I'm starting to feel in my everyday life, this shit ain't worth it. Like, I'm not wearing this mask. I so want to curse in this reading because of how frustrated I feel like this divine masculine is starting to feel. It's almost like wanting to voice their opinion. This could be to a group of people. This could be like to members of like their own family. Like, I do get that somebody feels like, listen, I'm playing make-believe here. I'm playing house. I don't really want this. And what I do want, everybody's going to have to start keeping an open mind about it. And that's the thing too, guys. Like, I feel like this masculine's kept away from you because the connection with you is so strange that people wouldn't understand it, but they're starting to like not give a shit about what people think. I feel like they're like, what the hell have I been doing listening to other people's opinions, or even feeling like, I'm hearing like awkwardness. It could be like embarrassment over the type of connection that you two have. But again, it's not embarrassment over that, like for what they feel. I feel like it's just an energy of like, what would people think? What would people say? But who cares? I'm spending every day feeling like my life is fake. Like I'm just playing a role here. And the person that I really just want to be with, even though they may be so different from me, or it appears as though this is a connection that doesn't make sense to people, why do I feel at home there? Right? Why do I want to go home to that person instead of going home to this place that I'm supposed to call my home? This is somebody that feels deep romantic feelings for you, and they have not felt romantic feelings in a really long time. I feel like this is something that awakens them as well. It's just, I mean, come on, guys. Right? I feel like this is somebody who has not experienced love. They've never experienced like the true essence of like a divine feminine touch, somebody who really loves you unconditionally, somebody who loves you past that mask that you're wearing. Whoever you are, divine feminine, I feel like you can intuitively read them. You may not know, but this person has built up like a level of trust with you that it can't be experienced or felt anywhere else. That trust between you two also is something that's having them, like, they want to get into this energy of keeping an open mind. And I'm hearing like they don't want to have to convince people of this connection. Like, they just want to go ahead and do it. I feel like somebody's wanting to be impulsive as well and not explain their moves to anybody else. Like, this is somebody who's ready to close off a lease, like they're ready to move. They're ready to quietly, I'm hearing shh. They're ready to make some moves and they're not going to tell a soul about it. This is somebody who is getting ready to spend some time with you alone and in private. They're not going to tell anybody about the moves that they're making because this is their time to get to know you without anybody like whispering into their ear. I'm also hearing the word mistake. So I feel like this masculine's made the mistake of opening up about this connection to people that they thought that they could trust. And now they're in a place of seeing people's true colors. Okay, I've channeled this message many times before where I feel like this divine masculine's like thinking to themselves, like, why would people have an opinion over me being with somebody that I genuinely want to be with? They're also starting to see people as karmic because these people are wanting to keep them living in some kind of situation where they're just playing house. But these people around them are like, no, like, this is good for you, right? This is what everybody else is doing. But this divine masculine doesn't feel that. They feel the connection with you as authentic. It's true love. But they've opened up to people about this connection with you. And I feel like people have laughed because you're so different from your masculine. People have laughed about it. People have maybe thought that you're weird. The connection isn't genuine. How could it be? You two are so different from one another. You come from two different worlds, right? But this masculine is wanting you to see their world. They're playing house. They don't feel the same in this world anymore. It's like you've come into their life and I feel like you've maybe helped them to awaken to things that they should have released a really long time ago. I feel like a lot of your divine masculines may be waking up to the fakery. Okay, the fakery. Gosh. Maintaining and sustaining relationships with people that are meaningless. A lot of small talk. Complaining, like the energy of the people around them is so toxic, and I feel like they didn't notice it before. They were so wrapped up in it. They were so used to just playing house. This could be a karmic situation as well that they've been involved in where they're involved with some kind of spouse. It could be a partner for a really long time, and they're really growing out of that connection because they're starting to see that there's this built up pattern of us just really going through this damn thing feeling like roommates. Like, when I really think about it, I don't have desire for you. I don't have passion for you. I've just been going along with this because it just looks good on paper. It looks good to everybody else on the outside. It looks good on social media feeds. But deep down inside, like, my soul doesn't connect with yours. It connects to this person that everybody else is telling me that I shouldn't be around, I shouldn't be with. This connection is wrong in every way, yet it's a faded connection, right? Your body don't lie. The body don't lie, eh? Your body don't tell no lie. And this divine masculine feels you in their body. I'm telling you, they are walking into a place that should feel familiar to them, and it feels cold. They would rather sit in their car with their phone, with this little text box open of conversations with you, to feel warm energy. Somebody is taking the long way home tonight. Because they want to avoid going home. They want to avoid going to a place that doesn't feel familiar anymore. It is safe for you to love. This is worth waiting for. I feel like divine feminine, this could be a message directly coming through for you that this is worth waiting for. Because a lot of you could be like, oh, I don't know, like, is this my person? Like, am I on this journey? I mean, they're having a lot of deep realizations. But the thing is that they've got to have these realizations on their own. They've got to see it on their own. The reason they've got to see it on their own is because your influence can't get them to be like, oh, these people are karmic. Like, what are you doing in this situation? Don't you recognize me as divine love? A lot of you are over that shit. A lot of you are not there to prove shit anymore. That's why the universe sent you on your abundance path, right? That's why the universe is like, let's go ahead and show who the true divine feminine energy is. The universe has now blessed you with the life that your divine masculines are craving, divine feminine. Everything that you're experiencing in terms of all of the blessings and abundance that you guys are getting It is a direct reflection of the universe showing the divine masculine the truth about who it is you are. But this is worth waiting on because it's a genuine realization that they're having. Okay, many of them are in a genuine place of seeing this for what it is. They are keeping an open mind about who it is their soulmate, their twin flame, like their connection is. Like their connection to you is what's true. In fact, the connection to you, it's what's opening up their eyes and making them feel like, you know what, it's safe to love you because of the feelings that you give me. I don't want to go home to my own home, my own space that's supposed to feel familiar to me. Instead, I want to make a U-turn and come to your house, right? Because that place feels warm. It feels inviting. It feels good to me. Dang. A lot of energy here coming through. Let's go ahead and wrap up this message here about what your divine masculines are about to embark on in terms of this journey back to you. As unorthodox as the connection to you is, I can't ignore this twin flame card that just keeps flying out here. But they are having that realization of who it is you are and what it is you mean to them, okay? They might also observe you really showing a lot of focus on this path, this journey, okay? Which is why I feel like a lot of people didn't have an open mind about you, okay? Many of you divine feminines, you really went off on your spiritual path, and a lot of you didn't care, right? Many of you jumped into tarot, different modalities of healing, really delving into your spirituality without giving a shit about what people thought about it. And now that's why the universe is giving you so much magic to show people that, hey, that path that you were on, that lonely path that you were walking, that everybody was pointing their fingers, watching you be in this weird energy, now they're seeing all of that focus come into your blessings, including the shift that many of your divine masculines are now having by moving in your direction. Part of your abundance that you're experiencing as well, divine feminine, is this divine masculine coming towards you in divine timing with this union energy. Many of you are getting union, and it's happening because your divine masculines are wanting this union energy. And it's been a huge shift because in the beginning it felt as though you had the awakening. You were the one that were pining after them, chasing, maybe wanting this union energy with them. Okay, a lot of you were shunned because they took advice from other people that was bad advice. The advice they took from other people, they're now experiencing it in like real time, not full time, in real time here. Okay, the advice that they took from other people, they're now experiencing a lot of that coldness, right? A lot of that loss of that connection. They spent and invested time into some kind of karmic situation here that made them end up at the point where other people were telling them this was going to be their fate with you, right? Right? You choose that divine feminine. This is going to be your fate. Well, guess what? They stayed with the karmic situation, and guess what their fate was? No passion, no chemistry, no unconditional love. Somebody there to ride your coattail, somebody there who doesn't support you, somebody who's there who can't read your energy for shit, right? They don't know everything they need to know about you just through your eye contact alone. They got to ask you 1,000,001 questions to try to figure things out, and still they can't do it. Okay, this reading goes out to definitely many of you who you're experiencing that full force energy of many of your divine masculines coming back in like a more humbled place of understanding and recognizing you at a soul level now, not that surface level shit. All right, guys, that's what I have for you for this one. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Check me out on Hypsy if you guys would like to do a personal session with me. All of the links are in my bio. And if you guys do want to check out some of the more tender readings along the 18 plus lines, then go ahead and check out the membership section as well, okay? I do have quite the library I've created on there for you guys to enjoy. Otherwise, I will catch you guys in the next one, okay? Take care, guys. Bye.